adversity, suffering, sacrifice, all these problems out here, you guys don't even know. You're referring to adversity as not having everything you want. That's delusion. You will never have everything in your favor, and that's a gift. Problems are gifts that are ready to be solved, and solutions are the gateway to success. Do you want success? Wish for bigger problems. Face bigger problems with a positive mindset, and you will be successful. Trying always to avoid failure, fear of loss, then you're going to miss your gateway to personal heroism. It's purification. When you lose, that is purification and preparation for the path and purpose you're supposed to walk. How can you see my life and not know this rings true for every human on this planet? Do you want to be that spoiled motherfucker? Do you want to get your way all the time? What would you be? What would life be if we only got our way? You'd learn nothing. There would be no wisdom earned. You think you have fucking problems because everything's just not going your fucking way. When that door didn't open for a fucking year, do you know how many internal issues popped up that I solved that put me in this chair today? Do you guys get that everything that ails you is a fucking gift? There's a solution attached to it. Wisdom that you're going to pass on to those around you. When that fucking door slammed for a year, I got to test who I was in that moment. Everybody else would kick the door. They would scream. They would yell. They would lash out. And at that moment, I got to say, this is the moment I prove who I am. This is my level of growth. How much does this affect me? And I still use that out here today. Right at the fucking moment where you're about to snap, when you're really tested, when the problem is real and it's testing you to your core, how you respond is who you are. That's your level of growth. And obviously, I'm still in this chair today. So a lot of the problems that came my way, I handled correctly. The old me would have fucking snapped 1,000,000 times over with the shit that keeps getting thrown on my lap. But that's what growth is, when you have long view and a plan and a vision. These contingency plans mentally, so that when something's going on, you know the right frame of mind. You guys don't get it. I don't need help. I don't need help. You're not getting help from someone like me. You're getting clarity. You're getting clarity. So in the moment where you're confused on how to act, you have a fucking plan. When you have a fucking plan, you're gonna fucking succeed. Motherfuckers fail to plan and they end up just a victim of their fucked off circumstances. All these motherfuckers in prison, they would walk the yard, have these big old fucking goals and dreams, but their habits didn't match. And like I've said, show me a man's habits and I'll tell you his future. I knew I would be successful because I knew my habits. You guys need to stop wishing for stuff to come your way and structure your habits around your day to attract the life you want. There's no guesswork. It's pure alignment. You're a fucking antenna, okay? And once you've erased all karmic debt, which is you're not intentionally harming or doing wrong to anyone, you have clarity in that aspect. Now it's simply moment by moment adherence to your conscience in a congruent manner to where you become an antenna to receive all this knowledge from above. Infinite intelligence is real once you learn how to tap in. You're filled with all the wisdom, all the knowledge of the ages, and that's how people succeed. They know stuff they never knew they knew. They're invoked with the vision that they follow with fucking complete clarity and no fucking resistance. When resistance steps in the way, there still is no resistance because they see the silver lining. When problems come and you have the correct mindset, you don't trip because you're looking for the solution. The only reason you're drained by problems is because you're magnifying the problem instead of positively looking for the solution. It's not the fucking actual external circumstance that drains you. It's your outlook on it. The external circumstance does not alter your perception. Your internal frequency does. And when you learn in the morning to adjust your frequency, to live the day in the proper mindset that you need to push forward and progress in a positive manner, then you'll always succeed. I did this in the penitentiary. I documented my habits before I left the gates, and then I just stuck with the same thing. You guys keep trying to change what works because it's not fitting your timeline. On the long enough timeline, all of you will be successful. But you're looking at my chapter 15 and comparing it to your chapter 1 or your chapter 2. Be fucking honest. I didn't even get a chance till chapter 10 was achieved internally. So I was already at a different stage. This stage of no fear. Do you see these people who have no fear? Do you see these people who move forward fluidly without taking any missteps because they're just going directly after what they want? Are you one of them? If you're not one of them, like 99% of you soft motherfuckers out here whose glare is off, whose confidence is lacking, whose step is missed, the half step is sickening out here. Step fully. Get around those who don't have fear. It's going to take a while. My first videos, I didn't even want to film. I didn't even want to get on camera. Someone told me a long time ago, you're not going to make any money online if you don't get on camera. I said, good, I don't give a fuck. I like the life I live. I don't want to get on camera. It's not worth it to me. It's because I was afraid. What the fuck are you afraid of? Who the fuck is on the other side of the camera that's making you pee on your fucking nuts, motherfucker? Realize I was afraid at the start. But my greatest successes in life have come from facing shit that I feared so fucking deeply. But I faced with a positive mindset and a grateful heart. Do you think I didn't fear that prison sentence? It made me. I feared this camera when I got out. It made me. These motherfuckers who win in life, they learn to drop that fear, and it doesn't happen overnight. It took me years in the penitentiary to walk in that chow hall and not be uneasy, uncomfortable, half-stepping. Motherfuckers were fucking, their hoods all over their face, devil horns, blasted ass motherfuckers, and they had no fear, and you know you did. So they kind of stole your power. I couldn't let that happen. It took me about 3 years of just relentless alignment with that internal voice, that voice inside me, relentless alignment with my conscience to where I had no fear anymore. The fear comes from the fact that you know you're a fraud. You know you're not lined up with the voice inside that's calling you to be everything you can be. As soon as you align this voice, you'll disappear on camera. A lot of my students and clients, as soon as they're really living, when they're really living it to a T, they just can't stay away from it. Because you're an antenna. And now the universe, God, whatever you want to fucking, whatever you see in your heart invokes you and comes out of you. Because now you're a proper vessel. You guys have to understand all this. As soon as you're acting right, it just all happens. If a man is right, his world will be right. Align yourself and watch the magic start. You can't live a lie inside and think we're not going to see it. Your energy snitches you out, motherfucker. Your fucking body language. Half of this is body language. You know I'm not scared of who's on the other side of this. It's love. If I was scared, that would be ego. Fear and ego are the same thing. That would be like me fearing that you judge me in a way that I don't like, or me fearing that I'm not speaking right. It's all right because it's true. The truth is always acceptable, no matter where you stand from. It's when you try to look like and appear as something other than your truth is when you start to fear that you're going to be found out. Because the ego protects you from shame and embarrassment. And that's what's going to happen when you know you're living a lie. You guys, align yourself. Align yourself with the voice inside. Live in a conscience congruent manner and watch how everything fucking changes. You won't have that fear anymore. And it's moment by moment. Just because I lived perfectly for the last fucking 14, 15 fucking years almost, if I fuck up today, my glare will be off. I'll look down instead of looking straight at you. I won't walk as confidently as I walk. I won't own that room. You guys need to learn this. This is the gateway to everything. I love you guys. Let's go.